Assalamu alaikum. We have to discuss today the overview of HR software. The first of all, we have to discuss dashboards like an employee dashboards where he can see related things to him or her, and also HR dashboard where HR department can see all software related data. And HOD dashboard, in this dashboard, an head of department can see their own data and all their related their department data. And chief operation officer is also like a HR dashboard where he can see their own data and overall company data. The second thing is my HRM. Is this software is a employee self service based. So when an employee log in, then he can punch their online time, punch with the locations. He can check their attendance report, attendance summary report, present and absent report, late and early report. And also an employee when log in, he can submit their leaves, he can check their leave balances. In payroll, he can check their pay slip, he can apply for advance salary or for a long term loan or for a provident fund. Also, an employee when he log in, he can apply for outdoor visits, and he can check their outdoor visits reports. And missing times, he can apply for a missing time. For example, an employee come to office, but there have no in time and out time, so he can put their in time and out time, and on approval basis it will be adjusted in their attendance report. So it is their missing time report. And second thing, one thing, when let's an employee have one time exist and one time is not exist. For example, in time exist, out time not exist due to some reason, maybe machine is not right, maybe light is off, or some any other issue. So he have option to submit their missing time. On submitting time with a specific reason, and line manager will approve it, and then their time will be adjusted in their attendance report. And next option is approval. Every head of department, line manager have a option to approve the transactions of their subordinates of their department. So in this option he can do this activity. And HR approval or admin approval, it depend upon the policy of your company, that how your company policy follow in approval process. So we can define here approval authority. So and say next last option, when some employee apply for a leave entry, or leave, or for missing time, or for outdoor visit, then he can check either my leave is approved or not approved or rejected. Then so here is a status report. This is a admin side, admin attendance. Those here you can define a shift with the in time, out time, late sitting, overtimes, working days, each and everything. And this menu, he can assign a shift to the employees in a bulk and in a individual. And also he can edit any shift with a specific date for a specific user, and can change shift for a specific user for a specific date. Next thing, we can define off days, like gazetted days, and it will be announced to every users who concerned to this gazetted holidays. And second last is a transaction. For example, HR department can submit leaves or outdoor entries or time adjustment on the basis of any employee. For example, if we have do not give any rights to our employees, so HR can submit their leaves, their outdoor visits, and their time adjustments. And the reports, in attendance, HR attendance report, where HR department can see attendance report overall with any angle of anybody, either department wise, either employee wise, either date range wise. Through any angle he can check their attendance reports. Also a late sitting, a late coming and early going report, missing time attendance report, adjustment time report, attendance summary report. Second thing is leave management. In this leave management, first of all, in setup, a leave is entitled to the employees, where we can add individual leave balance to specific employee, and also we can import through Excel in bulk update. So, and also we can define a leave policy that when a specific employee with a specific department apply for leave, then who will be approve their leave. For example, first of all their line manager will approve, then admin will approve, and then chief operation officer will approve. And we can change also their sequence, that it first approve from HR department, then second from head of department, and from third COO. And if we want to approve from two authorities, then we can also define it in such a way. Also we can define leave types like a casual, sick, or annual. Any type of leave we can define it. Second thing is transactions. In here HR person can submit the leave entry of any employees on behalf of him, if he have not authority to log in their self as an employee self service, and also submit outdoor visits. In the reports, he can check, HR department or admin department can check their leave balance and leave reports. And the third one is a payroll. A payroll process, we have to first define the calendar. For example, a month, for which month we are generating payroll. And second, we have to create a formula for a payroll, that how is their tax deduction, how is their provident fund formula, and social security formula, and gratuity, each and everything which we will define here. Then through this formula, when we process the payroll, then it will be calculated as per defined formula. So third thing, allowances and deductions. We can define any type of allowances and deductions that we have giving to our employees. And we can how to assign an employee these allowances or deduction with the percentage of salary or fixed amount. And where we can define a tax slabs, and this in this case, in this, when we define this tax slabs, then it will automatically deduct tax in such a way. So second thing, transaction, we can run or payroll, and we will be saved to specific tables, and we can adjust the payroll through any angle. And we can also add incentives or commissions and arrears, everything. And we can also reconcile, we can also publish, and the last, every employee will see their payslip in a PDF format. And also admin can check their payroll PDF format of everybody. And in the last, we can also send their payslip is in a PDF format to their registered email. So in this case, also in reports, we have two reports. Running payroll means if we get a live data from attendance, from leave, from shifts, and from payroll like allowances, deductions, and taxes, provident fund, and it will be a live process report. And publish report, when we process or publish our payroll, then it will show in publish report. And here we can check pay slip of any employees. Second, general setup. In general setup, we can define departments, employee info, like a contact info, employment info, biodata, and security, file management, we can define it here. And designation, we can define. Location, we can define here. Management, we can see the organization structure report, that who is become a tree of oral organization, that who is the COO, and who is the head of department, how much department in our organization, and other in every department who is the normal employees. So we can check in through this organization structure. And the last thing is a payroll security, a security role. We can define a page level security, where we can define multiple roles having multiple pages, and we can define a single security role to a specific employee. Then when an employee become login, then he will show only the data which is defined in a security role. The last thing is other modules. We can define here we have a system like a document management system file. We have to define file categories are head, and we have to upload their files like company files, and everybody can code of contacts files, so everybody can access it and download it. Second module is training, like we create an add training to our training, and we have to assign employees who have trained through this training. Recruitment, we can post a job here, and the employees applicant who is employed for this job, and we have to see the job status, how much applicant who is applied, and who is interviewed, and who is selected. So all activity we can do through this module. Asset management system, we can define here multiple assets, head of assets, and then we can define all these assets to an employee. For example, we have give our laptops to our employees, what is their specification, and which employees we are giving it to, and also what is their issue date, and what is their last date, and when we have returned it from him, then which thing is are they ready or not. Expense management, we have to define the first head of expense, and second expense entry with expense report. Next, we have task management system, like task entry and task status, and task report. Performance management, we can define a performance template, then performance entry, by junior, by senior, by supervisor, by peer. So we can and also in the last, performance report. Visitor management is when visitor come to our company, then we can check their through a camera, we can capture their image and all their details, and when he go out, and we can record it. And food management system, like a canteen management system, we can define food categories, their pricing, and when an employee order it, then it will receive to a cook or a person who is dealing with foods. Then he will, when he deliver, then he will put a button with deliver, and or then it will be maybe by cash, and other maybe by credit. In cash, he will receive cash. In credit, he will put it in a salary, and it will be deducted in a salary. The last thing is payroll. Here multiple reports in attendance reports, like a time report, present absent report, late coming early going reports, time adjustment report, late sitting report, overtime report, attendance with location reports, in such a way leave reports, and payroll reports, all reports. And in last, it is the notification. When someone is a head of department, and their subordinates put their leaves, then it will show here, either late sitting, either if someone apply for loan, then it will show here, or provident fund, or for missing times. Here he can change their password, and he can log out from here. So it's the system. If there any confusion, let me know through through any medium. I will share it below. Thank you so much.